Hey guys, I got another UFO experience I haven't made yet. I don't think I have. It was in my last channel, but I lost that channel. So I got to do all these over again. All right, so I was living in Vancouver, BC, and my cousin Daryl and Jay were coming to visit, and we decided to go camping. And I was to meet them there after work for the weekend or something. And the place was called Eagle Crest Mountain. I remember Eagle Crest Mountain. I can't find it on Google, but I found Google Mountain, or I say Google Mountain. I found Eagle Mountain, and it's near Port Coquitlam. I know that because I remember Port Coquitlam, walking through Port Coquitlam to get to the camp. And it wasn't really yeah, it was a camp. But anyway, I had my tent and my camera and stuff, and we were headed out there. I was headed out there to meet them up at the Eagle Mountain. Anyway, so I get there and it starts raining out. It rained all day into the night. And at night, around 8 o'clock, we broke open some beers and whiskey, sitting around underneath a pavilion on a picnic table drinking. And it was foggy, rain. Rained all the time there, man. It rains out west. And it was cold. You can see your breath cold. So I never got to look at the park too much. It was nighttime when I got there, and we just started drinking at the pavilion. So that night, I set up my tent. Or no, I didn't. Yes, I did. I don't know, but I was sleeping between Daryl and Jay. We were all in one big tent. That's what it was. And I was sleeping in between Daryl to the left or right, or I was sleeping between them. And it was about 2, 3 o'clock. And I wasn't drunk at all. I had a couple beers and a shot of whiskey. We had hamburgers, fucking hot dogs, and all kinds of junk food, camping food stuff. Just, not really camping, but backpack camping. That's what I'm used to. But we just cooked burgers on the barbecue in the pavilion. And I didn't see nobody there. No one else was in the camping area. But anyway, we went to sleep. I don't know how drunk they were. They were out in no time. And I'm laying there listening to the rain. It wasn't heavy rain. It was just and cloudy. You couldn't see the top of the mountain. You couldn't see the stars. You couldn't. It was foggy rain. I don't know. Anyway, so I put my earplugs in. I wear earplugs. We cleaned up, hoping no bears would come around. There's a cougar sighting that earlier in the morning. The guy told us. I missed it. We all missed it. Pissed me off. So I wanted a picture of a cougar, and never got it. Never seen it. But anyway, we had the camp all cleaned up. Went to bed. I put my earplugs in, and I'm laying there. No time at all. I hear the crickets raise in my head. The sound of crickets in my head. The sound of crickets is the ETs approaching me. It's a neurological reaction to the ETs, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyway, as the ETs came closer, the sound of the crickets get loud. Pretty soon, boom, right, seen right at the top of the mountain, right in the mountains, in the cloudy sky. I hear the crickets, and they're really loud. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm between Daryl and Jay, so I think I ain't gonna get abducted. They ain't gonna get me. I don't know. I wasn't panicking. I wasn't nowhere near a panic attack or anything like that. Then the crickets, the cricket sound, and I can feel the ETs staring at me from the ship, spiritually, in my heart. And I'm buzzing, I'm tweaking, I'm buzzing, and all of a sudden the sound went away, and the crickets went quiet. And then I heard a jet go over. Guess, Vancouver Airport. After the jet went by, the crickets got loud again, really loud in my head. And it stayed like that for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so. And another jet came by. And the cricket sound went away and another jet went by. That happened about 4 or 5 times. The sound would come, then it would leave. The ETs were leaving. The jet went by. The ETs would come in. The ETs would leave. A jet would go by. So I knew there was a flight path for jets. And I knew it, and it was disrupting the ETs. Every time they left, every time a fucking passenger jet went over. And it was really loud, the jets. So I had my earplugs in. I can hear everything outside. So I knew these jets were relatively low. So on one of these passes, the ETs came, or the ETs left. I got so bored of it, coming and going, coming and going. I just fell asleep after about an hour of that bullshit. I fell asleep and into a dream. I entered a dream. This is a dream. Me and Jay are sitting in a waiting room, and it's like an office building, but it's not. And there are these hot girls. I mean, really hot. And they walk by. I mean, they were smart, fucking smart, like girls, and they were hot. 10 out of 10. Perfect, fucking perfect. And they were intelligent. And Jay started, holy shit. I'm like, oh man, I don't think we should fuck with them. I don't think we should hit on them or anything. He goes, why not? I go, look at that fucking thing. Look at, they're like scientists. Don't you get that? He goes, yeah, but fuck, look at them. I'm going, relax, man. Just be cool, be cool. Jay wouldn't be cool. So, girl will walk by from one, it was a partition, a glass partition with a doorway. And the girls were on the other side of the partition, walking from one office into another, back and forth, right in front of us. And we're in this like waiting room. And one of the girls went by, and Jay screamed something. She's reading the paper. Jay screamed something, hey baby, what's your name? Or some fucking thing like that. And she looked at him, laughed, and walked away. And I go, real good, that's real good. You did a good job. And he goes, well, I don't know, what are you gonna say? I go, I ain't saying shit. You know, I don't think we should fuck with these girls. They're too intelligent. Then the girls will walk by again, and they walk by. And both girls walked by. Jay screamed out some sexual comment, you know, and they laughed. They looked over and laughed at us and kept on walking into the office. And Jay's like, "Ah, I quit. I don't know what to do, man." And then the girls came out. Jay wasn't looking. Jay was off, and like the girls grabbed his attention, but after he hit on them and they didn't respond, he went off his own little way. He was still sitting beside me, but he was fucking fantasy land. Anyway, the girls come walking by, both of them, and as they walked through, not through, on the other side of the glass, they walked, and they both turned into extraterrestrials, beige, wrinkly extraterrestrials, big heads, and fucking the almond eyes, with beige bodysuits with black lines all over, black pinpoint lines all over their suits. And I'm like, holy shit. And they went into the next room over there, and then I woke up. The ETs were in the ship looking at me. I could see the spaceship. Perfect fucking. I was in the tent, but spiritually, from that dream, I looked up to the ship. I could see it spiritually, and the ET's looking at me through the ship, and it was a girl, the one I always contact. Because now I don't know if she's female. In the dream, she was. In all my past contacts, she was female, but there's no boobs or anything, so I don't know. Not like I'm sexually attracted to her, but she's all love and compassion. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, but they're ugly as sin. Man, I guess I had the male ET when he came. He was ugly as sin. Oh, scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. Scared the fuck out of me 100 times, man. But anyway, the girl, if it wasn't for her love and compassion, I'd be fucking freaking out. And spiritually, in the dream, she was a hot female, so I wasn't. And the mental intelligence she had exuded off of her. Anyway, I'm looking at them, the ETs in the ship. I'm looking at them, and I go, "I just dreamt about you guys, and I just dreamt about you." I don't know if they responded or not, but I was laying in a tent with my eyes closed. Jay and Daryl snoring on either side of me, drunk. And then the ETs, they just flew away. The sound of the crickets went down, and bye bye. That was it. That was it. That was in Eagle Crest Mountain. So I learned, what did I learn out of that? The dream told me, I don't know what. I am too tired to think about it. But perception, there's really no difference. They show me they're female, the ET. The dream showed me hot girls walking by. Then, as they walked by, the 10th time, they changed into ETs. In the dream, spiritual representation, they're just souls in a different body. Just souls in a different body. In a cool ship. Really cool ship. Fucking awesome. But they're just people, man. They're just people. But they're ETs. They're different biological. You don't gotta freak out. She can live on the earth. She can't in that body, but she can live on the earth, be a girl walking down the street with the soul of an ET. an ET from, which basically showed me that's what I am. But I got here fucking 40,000 years ago. And they're my fucking family coming to say, hey, how you doing, Rich? Whatever. That's it. I love to prove it to you. I tried doing a C5 of my videos, but I'm poor as fucking shit. And as of yet, I only got a few. So I haven't done nothing cool. They ain't gonna show me anything really cool. But I like to get a C5. I like to get their craft. I ain't dead yet, so hopefully one day I'll fucking get their craft, man. Man, that thing. A big red one. It's huge. Awesome. Fuck, it's awesome. Anyway, watch my playlist for all my experiences. I got a playlist for all this different aspects of UFOs. That was Eagle Crest Mountain in British Columbia. And I told Jay and Daryl, they didn't remember nothing. I go, Jay, did you have a dream about girls last night? I don't fucking know. I was drunk. So they don't remember. I don't think I mentioned the UFO. I rarely do, because I don't need the static from everybody. Oh, you're just fucking drunk. I was more worried about a Sasquatch coming to get us, or a bear, or a cougar, because we'll have we the grease drippings from the hamburgers. You know, you don't want that shit. But we were drunk. Well, I wasn't drunk, not at all. But shit happens. We were in a populated area, so I wasn't too worried about fucking bears and shit. That was my experience. Really cool. And the sound in my head, the cricket sound in my head, as they came and left and came and left, they came, then they left. A jet went by. Whew, they came again. So, what does it tell me? That they're fucking physical. They're cloaked. If they were in another dimension, they wouldn't have had to leave for the jet. They wouldn't have had to leave for the jet. They're cloaked in this world, in the meat world, not another dimension, not in the illusion to astral. None of that shit. Their souls are in the astral. That's why I can talk to them. But the fucking craft was physical in this world. Now, can they jump into hyperspace and go from fucking star to star? Yes. Do they do that in this dimension or another dimension? Do they pass into another dimension and go? I don't know. I say yes because they skirt fucking our dimension, which you see a little white light, a partial manifestation. Well, they're half in this dimension and half out. So all we see is a little white thing going through the sky. If there was a full manifestation of it, you see a fucking whole fucking craft flying, silver ball or disc craft. So that taught me, by the sound of the crickets in my head, is a reaction. It's my reaction to them, to their presence, and it comes and goes. With the jets flying through, which told me they had to get out of the way for the fucking jet. That's the only reason. So that's it. And that happened in 92. Yeah. 92, 1992. All right, guys, later.